Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun little Halloween tutorial for you. I wanted this to be super easy, so I used very minimal amount of products and hopefully products that you guys already have at home. So if you guys want to see how I got this giraffe inspired makeup tutorial, just keep watching. Okay guys, so I've already applied my base makeup, my concealer, powder, foundation, and brows, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the eyes. So for this look I want to use as little products as possible. I try to use colors and products that you might already have in your collection. So I will be using the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place for this look, and I'm going to also try and use it for my contour, blush, and highlight, so we'll see how that turns out. But I'm going to get started on the eyes. So the first color that I will be going in with is called Burkina. I'll be applying this using my Morphe E22 brush, and I'll just be sweeping that all through my crease. Now I want to deepen the crease a little bit, so I'm going to go in with a slightly darker color, and for that I will be using the shade Fulani, or just any dark brown shadow will work. I'm also taking this on a smaller brush so that I can be a little bit more precise and not blend too high, so for that I will be using the Morphe M411. Next I want to go in with a gold shade on my lids, so for that I will be using the shade Casablanca. You can really use any shimmery gold eyeshadow for this. And you want to apply it with a flat shader brush with tight bristles, kind of like this one here, so that it will really pack on the color. Another tip for making your eyeshadow show up with a foiled effect and the shimmer to show up as pigmented as possible is to wet your brush. So you can apply the powder to your brush and then spray it with either water or a setting spray. For this I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. Today I'll be using the LA Splash Architect eyeliner to apply a wing, because everybody knows that giraffes have long luxurious lashes, and adding eyeliner to the look helps make that effect even greater. It just makes your lashes look thicker. So I love this product in particular for applying a liquid eyeliner, just because it's super easy to control and you get a nice fluid line out of it, as opposed to trying out a gel or actual liquid liner. The pens are always very user-friendly and they're very beginner-friendly as well. Now I'm applying the brown shadows I originally placed in my crease along the lower lash line. And for that I'm starting off with the Morphe M432 brush. So first I'm taking the shade Fulani, which was the darker brown, and I'm applying that first, and then I'm going to smoke it out using the shade Burkina. Before smoking everything out, I'm going to go ahead and add a brown eyeliner to my waterline. For that I will be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Whiskey. To highlight my brow bones and inner corners of my eyes today, I will be using the shade Giza. You could be my guiding light. So I want big, fluffy, dramatic lashes for this look, and for that I will be applying the Nubounsom Russian Black eyelashes. So it's really important when you're wearing lashes, especially a brand new pair, to measure them to your eye and then cut off the excess. I know that a lot of people try out false lashes for the very first time on Halloween, and that is where they decide that they absolutely hate them because they don't know how to apply them properly. So what I like to do, since this is a brand new pair, is I will hold it up to my eye like this, and then see how there's extra right here? I know it's like not like completely there, but there's a little bit extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place my finger where that extra piece ends, and I am going to just snip it with a pair of scissors. And now it should fit a lot better. Another tip is when you apply your glue to let it sit for about a minute or two and get tacky before applying it to your eye. Otherwise it's going to run around, it won't stick the way you want it to, and you could possibly get it in your eye. So it's best to just apply it and let it sit for about a minute. I also like to grab the edges and just pull on them kind of, and it just starts to make the band a little bit more flexible, especially when you're using ones with as thick of a band as this. In general, I usually use ones with thinner bands. All of their other styles are much thinner, but since these are so dramatic, they require a thicker band because there are so many more hairs. So that is just a way to work around that. You can also, if you have a hard time applying your lashes and they have a thick band, you can cut them into 3 different pieces and apply those pieces individually, and that will be a lot more comfortable on your eye as well. Now that the eyes are finished, I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. So for that, I will be trying to use the Burkina shade. I will be applying that using my MAC 135 brush. Since these are so pigmented, I'm only taking a small amount and tapping off the excess off my brush before I go in and start to apply it to my face. I've decided to skip blush today and keep my cheeks nice and bronzy. So first I am going in to highlight and also help bronze up the skin using Dahlia, and then I will go over the high points of that with Giza. So like I was saying at the beginning of this video, I'm trying to use as least amount of products as possible, and products that you guys possibly already have in your collection. So I know that brown liquid lipsticks have been huge this year, so hopefully some of you have them, or even like a brown eyeliner or brown lip pencil. But you can use browns, tans, you can use multiple shades, you can use just one. And today I will be using 3 different shades along with a lip liner. So I will be using this lip liner by NYX called Nude Truffle to kind of sketch out where I want the different spots, and then I will be filling them in using these 3 liquid lipsticks from Voss. And these ones are the shade Baked, Excessive, and Shade. So one of these is a metallic matte, which I think will create a cool contrast between the other 2 colors, and I believe this is also the one that I will be putting on my lips at the end as well. So as you can see, I'm not trying to be super precise with these. They come in all different sizes and shapes. I've noticed that in pictures, the spots get bigger as they travel down the body. So I'm going to start by applying smaller spots to the top of my face and then continually get larger as I go down my neck. And I don't want this all to be symmetrical, and I also want spots on either side of my face. So because this side is so spot heavy, I think I'm going to just apply some spots more to this area of my face and just leave it at that. Arms around me like a border, like an endless stream, you take me in. I think I'm happy with the number of spots in the placement, so now I'm going to go ahead and fill them in and then add more if I need to. So like I said, I will be using 3 different shades of colors. You only have to use one. You really don't have to use a bunch of colors, but that's just the way that I'm going to do it. So I'm going to start off with the shade Baked. Application looks a little bit spotty, always remember that you can layer. Just let it dry first and then apply a second layer over top and it should turn opaque.
Yeah.
You could be my guiding keep me company in the night. That's all I need. All I want is for you to stay a little longer now, with arms around me.
And to finish it all off, I'm going to first fill my lips with that same Nude Truffle lip liner and then go over it with that shade. And that is it for the look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this easy Halloween tutorial, and let me know if you're going to try it out in the comments below. Make sure to tag me in any photos on Instagram. I would love to see them, and let me know what you're going to be for Halloween this year. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It helps me out so much. And subscribe if you want to see more Halloween videos this season. And hopefully I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!